So welcome back to What's Up Rockers, you guys. Meron na kaming guest today, and yung guest namin is actually a very well respected, like look up to this person, and at the same time, he is recognized not just here in Canada by Filipinos, but internationally. Grabe yung ambag niya when it comes to the Filipino community. So, dude, like without further ado, I cannot be grateful enough to have our guest tonight. You guys know him already. Like, most of you guys know him already. Without further ado, Sir... Ready ka na ba sa guest natin?
Yeah, yung actually, medyo kinakabahan ako.
Ready ka na ba sa guest natin?
Ready na ba kayo?
Yo, like, I'm so pumped kasi, like, I cannot even, like, fathom kung gaano ka-special tong episode.
Palakas ng palakas ang What's Up Rockers.
Yo, without further ado, palakpakan tayo lahat for Sir Mayo Landicho. Let's go! Ayun!
Thank you.
Yan, so kumusta po? Kumusta naman?
Okay naman, yeah, thank you for having me. I am really honored to and pleased that, you know, the younger generation right now.
Yeah, it's our pleasure.
So, yeah.
We're grateful to you know, like to have you in this platform.
Salamat po sa pagbabago.
Live here at the Birthmark Tattoo Studio.
Yeah, yun nga. Yeah.
Main Street.
Andito kami sa Birthmark Tattoos right now. So like if you guys are looking forward to getting your ink, this is the spot.
Yeah, traditional or modern, I'll do everything.
Nice. Yeah.
So actually, ito yung pang 8 or 9 episode na namin dito sa What's Up Rockers na may segment na Sino ba si?
Okay.
So that's the question, kuya. Sino ba si Mayo Landicho?
Yeah. So yeah, I was born and raised in the Philippines. I'm from San Pablo City, Laguna. If you've been there, it's a nice place. We have lots of lakes sa Laguna. And we're known for lanzones and buko pie.
Buko pie.
The best buko pie is in Laguna. Right. Yeah. So yeah, I was they call me the multidisciplinary artist because I do tattoos, I do paint, I do sculpture, I do spoken words, I write my own songs. Yeah, I play guitar and you know rock it out. Whatever I can.
Alat, ang dami nun, yo.
Yeah.
I know, it's
Hindi ko tuloy alam kung saan ako magsisimula sa mga tanong ko dahil sa dami, like, in short, like, artist ka talaga, kuya.
Yeah. I think it's in my blood.
Bakit, kuya, pati yung parents mo before is like...
yeah, they love arts, but mostly music.
Mga singer din sila.
They can sing. I grew up listening to their music, my mom and dad's music. Same thing with my siblings. We're 8 in the family, so I'm the 7th. So yung genre ng aking music is from my mom. So it covers a lot, very diverse. Wow. And then for my eldest sister, my elder brother, hanggang sa pababa. So I grew up listening to, we have yung turntable, plaka. Yeah, 45 saka 33 noon, and my mom would listen to Obladi Oblada. I was around probably 5 or 6. And same thing with my brother and sister. We will listen to a lot of Beatles and all those Motown and every single kind of music that you can, you know, during that time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got started parang like influenced by music.
Oh yeah,
so music ka talaga nag-start.
Music. Before I became it's hard to explain, but I was a working musician for the longest time since right after high school. Yeah, before I became a full-time tattoo artist, I was a working musician. I started as a folk singer. Yung time noon they called it folk, now they call it acoustic music.
Right. Yeah.
So and then I was able to, you know, play in a band. We did some recordings under Polycosmic and afterwards.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Polycosmic parang narinig.
Yeah, that was the old school, and then luckily I was able to do a lot of shows with the original River Maya. The original River Maya. there are 5 of them, including yung
Perp.
my good perp.
Yeah, perf, yeah.
And then the original, of course, the Eraserheads and Putriska, Tropical Depression.
Oh, you work with them.
Oh, a lot of, and then we toured Asia. I did some stint with my own band. I tried to do yung shows sa Singapore and Malaysia. Played there for a while. Around
That's
90s.
insane.
Yeah, so.
How was it back in the 90s?
Oh, it was good because, if you heard, River Maya and the
River Maya,
Razorheads were the
Razorheads.
biggest one. But I also played with, yung Tropical Depression, the original reggae, one of the original
That's right,
reggae.
yeah.
Who pioneered, reggae music. And then, even we did some shows with Philippine Violators, if you know.
Yeah, kuya.
Yeah,
Mga
rings a
punk,
bell, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the punk, and
Punk.
then a lot of punk. I did a lot of punk too during those days.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how you end up na andito ako ngayon sa tattoo shop sa
So,
birthmark tattoos ko.
basically, what happened is, I was also into arts since I was a kid. I've been drawing, and I keep on drawing. I get influenced by one of my elder brother, and a lot of my relatives are artists. So yeah, I grew up drawing and doing lettering, and then I did also work yung alam mo yung mga calligraphy. Sa what do you call this, sa diploma. I do those. I did signboard, t-shirt printing, logo design, murals, and streamers. Because back in those days, everything was hand drawn. Wala pang printer
Walang
noon.
machine.
Walang
Right.
digital printer noon. So
Yeah, I remember yung mga diplomas before.
Yeah.
Naka-plaka siya.
yeah.
the
Then lahat,
actual-
mano-mano lahat yun, yung speedball. And then I also work as even yung design ng jeepney at saka tricycle is all handmade.
Yeah,
You have to cut the stickers
yung mga-
manually, di ba?
So naniniwala ka dun kuya na it's a talent ba or natututunan yung mga ganun?
Natututunan.
Natututunan din siya talaga.
I believe na, I grew up as a Catholic, equally gifted tayo eh. But you have to find that gift and develop it.
Yeah.
Kasi nga yun, sabi nila yung it's a gift from God, right? But what you do about that gift is our gift to God.
Yeah, yung parang yung buto mo, di ba, kung hindi mo siya...
Kung hindi mo i-develop, hindi mo gagamitin in a proper way, wala mangyayari. Wala kang maibibigay sa pabalik sa God. Kasi nga, it's a God-given yung talent na yun.
The parable of the talent yun.
Yeah,
So, pag binigyan ka ng talent,
Gamitin
palaguin mo.
Palaguin mo, di ba? And then use it in a good way.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Use it in a good way.
Wow.
Kasi,
Yeah, go ahead.
Kasi kung masabi nga ni kuya, paano ka naman nag-start sa may, sa
tattoo?
Sa pagtatattoo kuya?
So, when I moved here, meron akong tattoo. I was a teacher actually. I was a teacher, a school teacher before I moved here.
Okay.
I was a music teacher.
So dito ka na rin nagtattoo kuya? Dito ka na lang din nagtattoo?
Dito, professional. Kasi back home, we only have one tattoo shop sa San Pablo City. Kay Mel. And then, kasi it was not considered as a career back in those days.
Yeah.
Kasi ang tattoo shop, most of the time, nasa American base, Olongapo.
Yeah.
Doon lang talaga ang hub ng lahat ng tattoo artists. And then, by that time na nag-close na yung American base, yung mga artists nagbalik ka na, they came back to where they
province
from.
nila. Mga
And then yun nga, hindi naman talaga, it's not a big thing, at saka hindi ko consider na career. But I had some tattoos, we do some tattoos, and all handmade, and yung mga, we use everything, we reuse everything too.
Right.
Diba? Walang gloves, and then walang sanitation, walang proper
Yung
training.
karayom ng
Lahat. Pila balde, di ba? Pila balde. Next! Same thing. Wala man lang. We didn't think about yung safety. Kasi gusto mo lang, I wanna be, astig, di ba?
Yeah.
Yung gang members, at saka yung fraternity is also big. So you don't really care about the safety. You just want to get tattoos. You don't even tell your parents. Even if you are minor, di ba?
Yeah, totoo din yun.
So,
totoo yun actually.
Yeah.
That was actually my question is like, when it comes to tattoo, like, ano yung na-notice mo from like early like 90s to now? Like what's the difference sa acceptance?
So acceptance wise, it's more accepted nowadays kasi nga naging mainstream na ito, naging subculture. So being in the mainstream, I've been tattooing a lot of teachers. I've tattooed a lot of doctors, lawyers, nurses. Before yun nga yung concept lang gang lang, 'di ba?
Right.
And then
Criminals,
'di ba? Ex-convict, galing kang hoyo o kulungan, 'di ba? So, yeah, but nowadays even celebrities, even our prime minister, he has a tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, he had a tattoo.
Hindi, yung nagkaroon kayo ng gantong moment, kuya.
Moment, yeah. And I was so surprised kasi nung time na I was talking with him, he stayed with me a little bit longer and we talk about tattoos.
Wow.
And he shows interest actually.
Shout out Rudu.
That's
we're not
amazing.
politically
Right.
I hate politics, but
Yeah.
there was a chance to meet him, so that's what I did. And
Yeah.
I told him about the tattoo that we do as a Filipino or Pacific Islander, that it represents something and you have to earn it. And those patterns, I showed him, I presented him one of my paintings. Actually, I explained to him that those patterns mean something and you have to earn it. As a leader, hopefully this will guide him in making decisions. Kasi yung piece ko is all about all seeing eyes. Yung protection. Kasi nga, you don't just, you decide nga. It's hard with the politics, right? But, that's a big...
It is, yeah. It's all like when you put politics on anything, it gets a little bit more complicated.
Oh,
than
yeah,
usual,
and
right?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I hate politics.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially the dirty politics.
May natutuhan ka na ba kuyang na politician?
I can't remember, but
O mga chicks ng politician, mga
probably, probably, or some of their friends or family.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah.
So balik tayo kay na kuya, kasi nagulat lang din ako na akala ko talaga like mas nauna ka pa talaga sa music before ka mag-jump talaga sa pagtatattoo.
No, I was I started with I sang when I was young, but I was also drawing at the same time. So siguro na-develop din
together at the same time.
Kailan pumasok sa isip mo na like magtatattoo na lang din ako?
It happens when I moved here kasi nga I already have a tattoo, but I was I was telling you I was a school teacher, but back home you cannot show your tattoo, di ba?
Right.
And when I came to Canada in '99 and I found out na it's a little bit more accepted here. And then some of my friends would say, hey, maybe we should get a tattoo because we're here in Canada, they don't mind if you have a tattoo. I went to the church. I've seen a lot of choir members, younger generation who has tattoos. Like, this is cool.
Yeah.
And then you see some doctors and cops and professional people has tattoos.
Yeah.
So I ended up buying my stuff. I got it from LA. I did some tattooing in LA because I
So doon ka una nag-start tattoo sa LA before sa Vancouver?
Because I went there actually to get my kit and then actually tattooed a couple of friends in LA.
Wow.
And then because back in those days you cannot get those kit right now. If you don't work in a licensed and health certified studio.
Really?
Yeah, unlike nowadays you can just buy it.
You can order it from Amazon.
Amazon and
may mga certificates.
Oh no.
That's insane.
It was hard. It was hard. And for me, I had a friend who makes a really good tattoo machine back home. He's one of the pioneer for Piltag. He's one of the president before.
Oh, si Ricky Reyes?
No, before
Ricky Reyes.
before even Ricky was,
Before Ricky.
But they started, ilan lang sila noon, sa Dutdutan noon. Sa garahe lang sila. But he was one of the president.
Wow.
Si Punky is one of the...
Kilala ni kay Eric yan.
Oh yeah, Punky. Yeah, he's one of the legend in the Philippines. Before, he was also the first one to own a tattoo shop sa Harrison Plaza.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
so classic.
Yeah, classic, Harrison Plaza.
yun.
I think close na ba siya? Open pa
Oh,
din.
close
I
na.
close
think
na
close.
ba
I
siya?
think nag-close. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think nag-close.
Yeah.
He was one of the
I remember
very
ice
first.
skating, like trying to learn ice skating sa Harrison.
Yeah, sa Harrison,
Nabutan mo
Harrison
yan,
Plaza. And then, meron pa nung Isitan.
Yeah,
di ba?
that's right. Yeah.
And then sa Recto, ano yung malaking, I forget what it's called. Pero yung big department store there. It was my first time to see and ride the escalator. I forget.
Yeah, I don't
One of the
know.
old-
Like,
old
but
that,
I know exactly
Yeah.
what that
Yeah.
mall is.
So yun yung mga ano, and then eventually yun nga nagdire-diretso ako, and then I got more clients sa bahay la ako. And then it just so happened na I became so busy
Sa pagtatato.
pagtatato. Every time na I work, I have a daytime job. At night I will tattoo and then during weekend I will still do the tattoo.
Hanggang sa ginibap mo na yung
Oh,
full-time.
I look at my numbers. So I think I'm good now because I'm making more money doing my part-time job, and I also have problem sa elbow ko. I have a torn tendon on both sides because I used to work as an airbrush artist sculptor. We do kids park, theme park. So a lot of rasping, carving, and
Yeah.
so yeah, I get a problem. So I decided no. I think it's about time na I work as a full-time tattoo. I started at home, and then I was able to work for a couple of shops, two in particular. But because of I got a kid, and I have to balance everything. So
Yeah.
I decided to open up my own. I think this is the first Filipino-owned and operated sa Vancouver
Tattoo shop.
tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Wow.
First Filipino-owned.
That's
Ilang taon na to kuyang
14 years now. It's going 14
14.
years. But I did work for a couple of shops, so probably.
before ka mag
Oh yeah, and then before I used to work at home too, right? So like everyone else, I tried to level up and learn from the best. And yeah, luckily I get invited, and I was also the first Filipino born and raised to be a part of the Vancouver Tattoo and Culture Show.
Nice.
Yeah, so
That's amazing.
yeah, represent Pinoy.
Yeah, pero umabot din kuya sa point mo na habang nagtatattoo ka, no? Like syempre may mga time din na parang walang client, yung may zero naman, so parang naisip
No,
like
actually, wala. When I
Wala.
started, it's like boom,
Dire-diretso na talaga.
And the first 2 years na I set this up, I only took I think 3 days off in a year. Christmas, New Year, and Holy Friday.
Grind
Grand
all year.
all year.
Wow.
ang grabe doon, may non-stop na client.
I had to say
Yeah.
no actually to a lot, but
Wow.
I was starting, so I tried to accommodate everyone as much as I can.
Yeah.
But it's hard. But
Wow. That's.
Yeah,
Can you
3
imagine?
days.
Can
3
you
days.
imagine
Yun nga,
that,
like
bro?
sabi ko like, kaya nga like, wow.
that's why I was telling you earlier. I miss a lot of birthday party, a lot of stuff that I miss. But it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Well, that's. Ngayon, andito na yung, like, it's fruitful. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, right now, you're, like, one of the most established tattoo artists dito sa
Yeah,
Vancouver.
totoo
And,
yun.
like,
And I was so thankful and grateful kasi I have people coming from all over the world. I get
Yeah.
clients from Edmonton, Calgary, New York, Quebec, Toronto, San Francisco, San Diego, Australia, New Zealand, France, Germany,
right.
everywhere. I was
amazing.
so happy and surprised and really grateful and thankful that people will fly.
Just to
Will fly
get
just to
in
get
from
that too. Like,
yeah.
oh my God! And then I also had a lot of invitation to a lot of tattoo convention around the world. So last one I was invited to do. I did New Zealand last time.
Wow.
2020 New Zealand.
Sarap. Daming
I
baka
know.
dun, no?
I know.
So, like yung alam mo yun, yung pangarap ko lang din yung nakakapag-travel kayo na
I
gusto mo
know.
yung ginagawa mo.
And then,
And,
Yeah, that's
Wow.
the
I
thing.
did a tattooing. I was invited to do a demo talk and tattooing at the Epic at the Philippine Cultural Center. in
saan yung
Laguna.
pinaka-best, may best place ka ba kuya na nag-talk ka or na bansa na
The best one would be Tahiti.
Hawaii?
No, Tahiti.
Saan may...
Tahiti is a French Polynesia. So it's right underneath Hawaii and right beside Fiji.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so the culture is
Best
pretty much alive.
experience.
Best experience. And I was kind of a little bit jealous because it was sponsored by and organized by the Ministry of
Government?
Yeah, the government. Yeah, the Ministry of Arts,
Wow.
Tourism, and Culture. And we have some discount on airfares, and we get a free accommodation, beachfront, courtesy of the government of Tahiti.
Sarap.
How good is that?
Yeah, to
Sarap.
support
And then, you know,
culturalism.
we go outside, and I just put my luggage and see like, what?
Paano ko nakakonect sa mga ganong
Well, I had a good friend, Tautu Ellis. He's a local from Tahiti. I got a piece from him.
Mhm.
And then he invited me to go with him.
Yeah.
So it's like officially we're Team Canada,
Oh,
but I represented Philippines. So
Right.
I still have the. I don't know. I took it out, but yeah, I had it somewhere. But this is from one of those things, the Tahiti.
Yeah.
The Polynesian.
Oh, the Polynesian.
O yung
But I represent-
pag ginawin tuloy yung
Yeah.
yung batok.
Yeah. So basically, it's a parang cultural exchange, because they're doing this still the traditional,
Mhm.
the Polynesian, and actually the word tattoo came from the word tatao, which is the Polynesian word.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's the original
Well,
word for
you
tattoo.
learn
So
something new every
I
day.
know, right? Sabi ko,
It's the original word. For us, it's called batok or batik.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's the original word is tatao. That's where the
Wow.
original tattoo word came.
akalain mo nga yung kuya, no? Parang nag-start ka sa music, tapos parang mas naging deep ka pa sa pagtatato.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
You
I know.
know, like,
But I put a lot of hours in tattooing. I quit for a while the music. I
Mhm.
didn't play. I didn't do any gigs. When I first came here, I still play, and then
Yeah.
fresh spot. So I did a couple of gigs here and there. The budget before is like $20 or $40.
per gig.
Wow.
Yeah, per gig back in those days. I get paid like, sometimes 20 if I play in a band, and if I do solo, $40. But the gas during that time is, I think, 35 or $40 cents a
Cents.
liter.
Yeah.
Abonado ka pa, parang ganyan nangyayari.
Well, 30 cents a
Yeah, but the gas is cheap
That's-
during
yeah.
that time.
Oh.
And then my first the minimum salary I think is $6 or $5.
Okay.
Five-
Ikaw, so na
$5,
ba? Like,
yeah.
kung 20.
Yeah, for 35 cents gas,
Yeah.
$6 is
Yeah.
pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
My first job is at Wendy's flipping burgers.
Yeah. That's what we do.
Yeah,
Right.
but at the same time, I never forget to do my arts and play gig on the side.
May gig.
Until
oh.
now.
Nakikita ko nga rin yan.
Until now, I
kuya, eh.
still play it. It's
Living your life, you know?
Yeah.
Why not, diba?
Why not?
Yeah, ako naman, like what really got me curious when Ate Fibs actually is the one that introduced me to you, is where did the burning desire of like pushing like the Filipino culture into your craftsmanship?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
into
because
your art and
the
music?
first time that it happened is, when I first came here, it's just like everyone else. We're not really trying to forget where we came from, but we try to blend in, right? You have to
Right,
fit
yeah,
into the
yeah.
society, and you have to speak English, and you have to dress up
Right.
like them. You listen to their music and eat their food, like. But when I was tattooing a long time ago, I got invited to attend to that. It's called, I think, West Coast Tattoo show and tattoo and culture show.
Okay.
And then the first time I was tattooing, it's just tattoo and culture show. Might as well represent my own culture.
Yeah.
Kasi nga I did their thing, I did some color, and then the dragon and the Asian Japanese, and I luckily I won a yung best female colored piece during that time.
Female talaga. Talaga yung mga piece mo talaga, kuya, female.
Female at saka sexy and flowing, di ba?
Yeah.
And then but at the same time, deep in my heart, it says tattoo and culture show. Might as well represent my own culture. That's why I try to reconnect again, dig in deep with the Filipino culture. And it so happened that one time I saw this posting. It's called the Batok event. It was held sa Toronto.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that one?
yeah,
That was back in 2012.
yeah, 2012. So when I saw that posting, I said, I need to go. I have to book. Nag-book talaga ako agad ng flight. I went there to meet up with Annalyn. She's one of the
Annalyn Salvador.
Oh yeah, Dr. Annalyn. Yeah, she has a doctorate degree in anthropology. She's a university professor sa UP Baguio.
Okay.
UB,
Yeah, UP Diliman Baguio. And then I was able to meet her, and then yung talk, and then yun nga yung reconnecting with the roots. Sabi niya, might as well, if you really wanted to do that, why don't you go back home and meet Apo Wang Ad?
That was the that was
And at the same time, I met Lane Wilkin. I'm gonna show you quickly yung book. This is from Annalyn. This is from Lane Wilkin. So I met Lane I did the convention in Las Vegas one time. I forget what. And then he was also one of the anthropologists. He wrote this book, and then ito naman yung kay Annalyn, which is really nice.
Is this are these books available for public?
For public, I think
public,
the honest, but I got this thing in personal with her, and I was so lucky because this book, yung one of the copy, I was able to present it to Apo Wang Ad when I went there. I personally bought it to her and said, "Hey, this is your book written by Annalyn. It's also a good friend of hers." So, but at the same time, there's also this book by Lars Kotak, one of the famous book about the Kalinga tattoo.
Wow.
Yeah, the Kalinga tattoo is the
Wala
tattoo.
akong masabi like you. Wow.
Yeah, so this is I believe this is the most important book that is around if you ever wanted to learn. But at the same time, I tried to meet them in person, right? I met Annalyn and Lane Wilkin. We did some tattooing. I helped him one time tattoo at one of my event here. So, yun yung, kasi the problem nowadays, the way I see it is this. Yung generation nowadays, they're mostly online, right? They learn online and buy the books, and because they have the capacity or ability, artistic ability to do those things. I will just tattoo. I will just do this.
Yeah.
But for me, same thing with getting a tattoo, giving a tattoo. You have to earn it. That's why I went back to meet again Apo. Kasi nga, I can learn from the book. I can learn the pattern. I can do this. Even before I went to her, I'm already doing the hand tapping. But I wanted to meet her in person and learn the traditional way, the exact way of doing it, right? The Filipino style. That's why I went there. I was so lucky. I had the batok from her at the same time.
Did that. That's actually fairly huge compared to other.
Because nowadays 3 dots.
Yeah, that's all she does.
But before, this was over 10 years.
Yeah. So malakas pa siya ng
2013.
How old is she now?
106
something.
Something.
Hot damn.
It's questionable. It's debatable because they were just trying to base that age sa kanyang mga friends.
Oh,
but if you base it on the time when during the World War II, during the Japanese invasion,
1940s,
and they were saying that one of the boyfriend died fighting, So she's probably around 20
On the
that
time.
That
that
time.
time, right? Or even
So maybe she's like from 1920s.
younger. Yeah, diba? Diba?
Wow.
If you look
So
at the
she's
time,
still
time
like
frame.
pushing at least 95.
Yeah.
No, yo.
Well, my grandma is 1926 and she's
And
93.
1940 yung, di ba,
I
yung
know.
World War II, around 1942,
Yeah.
diba?
Yeah.
That's what they
Maybe
were saying.
kung 100
That's why
plus
it's
siya.
kind of debatable kasi back in that place, they don't have yung birth
Birth
certificate. You
certificate.
don't
Yeah,
have to really, di ba?
Right. Oh wow, like she's an icon.
Oh, she
You
is,
know,
yeah.
She is like
And makahangout mo yung icon and maglagay siya sa'yo ng marka.
And
Yeah.
then, and I was lucky during that time. Ako lang. I was the only person.
You get to spend more
The
time
last
with her.
batch. There's 9 people. Cause I saw yung logbook. She has a logbook before,
okay.
and I saw there's 9 people ahead of me. But and I was so lucky. And we had a good time together, you know. And she's funny, and we laugh, and you know.
Yeah, kamusta
Yeah.
yung experience mo sa kanya?
It was
kuya?
nice. It was really nice. But the thing is this. This is a very, very weird story of mine. Because back in the 90s, I was a full-time musician. We were doing gigs and
Yeah.
and I
Wala pang talagang tattoo nun.
wala pa no. May tattoo na ako noon,
Pero
but
di ala.
but I was not tattooing. So what happened is this. I had this dream every night that I need to go up in the mountain. It was clear up in the north, the mountain province, and I'm gonna meet a lady who's gonna be a big, yung part of my life. I had that dream almost every night. Though,
Wow.
yeah, but I didn't really, put energy and thought about it.
Yeah.
And then, same thing when I played in Singapore and Malaysia. I still have that dream. Yeah, like almost every night, laging ganon. And then I came back to the Philippines again. And then same thing, once in a while, but it's getting lesser and lesser.
Baka man may ex ka kuya na taga ano.
I was, it's kind of weird kasi parang magiging soulmate ko.
Right. Yeah.
But what happened is this, when we were walking up that hill, kasi it's a long treacherous journey going up
I've
there.
seen
Yeah.
some videos.
Oh man, yung video, it's like yung the clip, it's right there. And so we were able to, and there's also a lot of landslide, but we were able to pass all through that, and yung stormy weather kasi that was September 2013 when I first went there. Yung right after nadugdutan. Right after nadugdutan, I went straight there.
2013, so mga September yun.
Yeah,
kuya.
September, yeah. Right after Dutan.
I see.
It was my first time in Dutan, and Ricky invited me
2013,
during that time. And then I was also talking with one of the traditional artists, si Agit
Hindi ko na siya.
Agit Sustento. He was one of my friend, I would say. We were talking about, because he's one of the Filipino who still does the traditional tattooing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he passed away with Yolanda, yung super typhoon.
Oh.
Yung family niya, him, his wife, his 4-year-old or 6-year-old kid, yung mom and dad, I think.
That's tragic.
Like the whole family?
Because they live in Tacloban.
That's exactly where the
They got washed away, right? And nakasurvive lang, I think, yung brother niya and one of his sister. So we did an event for his family. Yung lahat ng kinita, we send it to the family. Yeah, it's sad. But
That's tragic. Yeah.
Oh, going back to the trip to Apo, so yeah, we were walking at the first hill. Yun nga, it was so dark and gloomy. Then suddenly the sun came out,
Yeah.
and like shit, it was like welcoming me. And then I suddenly remembered the dream. Like, I've been to this place. This thing happened before. I almost cried. It gave me goosebumps. Like, oh my god.
Vu.
I know, exactly. And I'm a modern guy.
Right.
And how can you explain that? And then I also told Apo about it, because she did yung aura reading tsaka palm reading.
Yeah.
Oh, she does that?
Yeah. I think nakita ko,
Kasi,
titignan, dyan niya ibabasa yung tattoo ko
oh,
diba?
and then if she sends some negative energy, she'll like, no, you're bringing bad luck, you're a bad person. Parang ganun eh. She'll send, I don't wanna tattoo you. Parang ganun yun. Yung,
Oh, she would actually refuse.
yeah. Parang ganun.
Oh,
ganun
I
nga
see.
na ano.
And then she sends something good. She says, "Oh, I sense that you're a good person, and I heard that you are, yung successful na sa somewhere in the world, around the Canada." I think sinabi nung guide ko.
Yeah.
And then but at the same time, yun nga, yung aura reading is good. And then sinabi ko yung dream ko na ganun. Sabi ko, siguro ikaw yung babae na yun. Kasi nung pag akyat ko, when I first climbed that, yung first uphill, sabi ko, it feels different and I feel like, this thing happened before. Wow. And I met you a long time ago.
Wow.
It's weird. Like, kilabot na kilabot ako.
Yeah.
Kuya, baka ikaw yung niya, yung ex.
Siguro nga, sabi ko. And then, sabi niya, and then the exact words she says is, yeah, I think, and then, your feet brought you here na parang dinala ka na ng paa mo ngayon dito. Sabi ko, oh man, no, it's
wild.
Actually,
Wild, yo!
ramdam ko yung kuya, like,
oh man, kilabot ako. I mean, it's hard to explain. I get so emotional. And then, yeah, yun nga, I got excited. And then, at the same time, I explained to her yung that I also do tattoos, yung ganon. But I wanted to learn yung Filipino. I have the book, and then I give yung book sa kanya from Annalyn. I can learn from YouTube, but sabi ko, I don't like yung ganong way. I need to earn it. So, but at the same time, sabi niya, but you have to tattoo me, you have to prove it to me. Tinatoon ko din siya. Yung part na tinatapos siya. Yung the part.
Nabilib nga ako dun, kuya, na nakita kong pinost mo yan.
Yeah,
Sabi ko, like,
not a lot of people knows about it. I just, no ko lang pinost yun, but
nakita
not
ko.
a lot of people knows about it.
I saw that on
Nagulat
your
ako
social
nun eh.
media
Reaction
feed.
ko nga, like,
Yeah,
wow.
tinatawag mo pala si Apo. And then I got tattooed by her. And then, at the same time, I got the blessing.
Right.
Buti na lang, meron yung guide ko. Sabi ko, nag-video siya. Kasi I have to prove it, hindi kasi.
Right, yeah.
Good thing meron akong mga
Pero
pictures
matatuan mo yung icon, like,
I know, like, holy smoke.
Holy
Tinatawag siya
smoke.
dito. Yun yung, so basically,
this man.
I earned yung the right to tattoo.
Right.
Kasi nowadays, yung basta gusto lang ng artist.
Yeah.
I'll watch YouTube. Oh, this is how I can draw. I can do this, and they will do it.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm an old soul, so I wanted to earn that spot. I want to earn it.
Kaya nga, kuya, tanong ko sa'yo, like, what is tattoo for you,
Tattoo is really, really important because for me, ito yung part ng ating cultural heritage na I wanted to keep. First is to preserve it and promote it as much as I can. That's why I still do yung talk and lectures. Sa mga university, UBC, yung University of Winnipeg, was there 2 years ago. And then yung mga center here, even yung Friendship Center ng First Nation, I do work with them and talk about this because we have the same practice. So, yeah, it's really important yung culturally sa atin yung identity natin as a Filipino, as a foreign migrant here, and this is our second home now. I try to keep a part of me, a part of that very, very important na something unique and something that is truly ours. Diba?
Right. Wow.
Yung tattoo, like, wow.
Oh yeah, and then it stays forever, yung clothes, I wear it once in a while, but the tattoo, it stays with me forever.
Yeah, it definitely.
Dala-dala mo yan habang buhay.
It represents you.
Yeah. That's the only thing that you'll carry to your grave.
Ano kuya yung first tattoo mo as din? Maybe
Dito, I have this
sa wet packs?
sa pigi, sa pigi, kasi I like I told you yung being conservative sa atin, I was a choir boy.
Oh,
So,
so
kailangan
tinago mo talaga.
Tago, di ba? Hindi pwedeng nakalabas tapos yun nga. So and then yun nga, it was a logo, yung classic na heart with the sword. And it says rocker. Actually, it's rocker.
So
It
rockers,
says rocker, yeah. It
So it's
says-
meant to be. It's meant to be na mag-guess ka
because
talaga.
I'm a rocker, you know.
Yeah,
that's right.
I love rock. So it basically rocker. It's my nickname, rocker. Yeah, rocker. Yeah. Yun yung
That's
tattoo ko
so cool.
first. Yeah. Parang based doon sa classic na yun at saka yung kay Bon Jovi na
Yung sa may ganito niya.
oo, yung gano'n na na logo niya sa New Jersey ba yun? Yung gano'n?
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that.
I recall the logo. I just don't know which album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So parang gano'n. Yung
That's
time na yun
pretty
kasi
cool.
80s. Yeah, I was, you know. I was already into a lot of rock music like yung grunge at saka yung mga glam rock.
That's right.
And then new wave. And then, nung I was in college, uso yung new wave, yung Duran Duran, Tears for
Right.
Fears.
So parang sa talagang di mo rin talaga kuya nakita yung sarili mo talagang mauuwi ka sa pagtatattoo.
Yeah, it just because I keep on coming back sa music. I still just play music, but at the same time parang sinasabing, hey, you're meant to do this. That's why yung this is my last logo.
Born to do this. Yeah.
I accepted it that this is a calling for me. It's my
Yeah.
calling. I was born to do stuff like this. Yun nga, first is yun nga, importante sa ating kultura to keep our culture.
Ang sarap nga eh. Yung nakita mo na yung dahilan kung bakit ka
I know.
nabubuhay sa mundo, di ba?
So, and I still love to do it, you know. I'm still excited to do it. Take the drug to work and do some tattooing.
Kasi sabi mo kayo na kuya, naging ano ko rin talaga, music teacher ka pa eh.
Yeah, I was a music teacher.
So talagang parang alam mo yun, from rockstar talaga to rockstar pa din naman, di ba? Parang like, wow.
I didn't have a MA. Nag 2 years lang ako sa music education. And then I teach for a while. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. But my major is economics and my minor is social sciences.
Okay.
And then yeah, it's sometimes people won't believe that. Oh, you have a degree. Yeah, yes, I am. Kasi most of the time nga yung negative connotation din as basta
Right.
tattoo artist, gangster lang yan na natuto mag-arts. Diba?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's, you know, I don't brag it, but yeah, I have a degree, you know.
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah.
And they were super, oh, you're a teacher. Yes, I am.
That's crazy. Well, what a wild adventure for you.
I know.
I'm
still doing it.
Imagine
Yeah.
ko nga yung mga kwento ni kuya, sabi ko like, wow, andun na siya yun.
Yeah.
Andun ka na kuya, like, wow.
And and the best the thing I've been doing right now is to influence and ma-inspire yung younger generation. Even sa atin yung pag nag-guest ako sa atin, yung last time I played sa piyesta sa amin. And then,
Yeah.
and then I told the people before I sang na born and raised a Filipino kasi nga in-introduce ako as international acclaim tattoo artist, performer, whatever, right? And but I told the people, sabi ko, born and raised ako dito sa San Pablo. So lahat kayo dyan, you have a chance na to be a world-class artist, di ba?
That's the word eh, world class eh.
Oo, ba, di ba?
Yes, you are kuya.
And
yung
iba yun eh, like the fact that you would remind every single one na nandun
yeah.
that you have the chance, that hits different.
Yeah, kasi nga, I grew up with nothing.
Yeah.
Came from poor family. We're a family of 8. Mahirap lang din kami. But, I push hard and, I put a lot of work, put my heart and soul on it. And I'm thankful every day and grateful na, I was able to reach this point of my career.
Right.
Kasi nga, yun nga yung tag doon, hindi yung kasabihan na hindi sagabal yung pagiging mahirap. Hindi
Para
sagabal.
maging successful
Oh,
kayo.
yeah. Kasi dahil mayaman, hindi naman naging successful. Nadami akong, I grew up
Yeah,
with a lot
totoo yun.
of kabarkada mayaman, yung iba.
Kasi most of the people
Naloko
kuya,
lang na-addict din.
Yeah.
Na-addict din ako for a while. I was into drugs, I was into alcohol and everything. But, hindi sagabal yung pagiging mahirap. Just put your hours.
oras talaga eh.
Oras, ito, dedication. Kaya nga, like I told you, I miss a lot of parties and stuff like that. And yun nga, even some of my close friends, ba't daw ako, yun nga, naging successful. Sabi ko, wow. if you remember, I will skip yung party just to
Do your thing.
do my drawing and
Wow.
level up my skills.
Pass muna.
Yeah,
Alam
pas
mo yun?
muna, yun nga, sabi ko, everyone is drinking, doing karaoke, tong 8, mahjong.
Yeah.
Pas muna ako, I have to do it.
Wow.
That's the secret.
That is.
And then, parang nagtataka sila, bigla may shop ka na, nanalo ka sa ganun, nasa TV ka,
Wala ako, nagbibenta ka ng drugs mo.
nasa dyaryo ka, nasa magazine ka, well, it's probably yung fruit of my labor. Kasi nga,
It is, yeah.
Marami
You
na
gave
lang
up so
magugulat.
much.
Yeah.
You gave up so much to be where you're at right now.
And then yun, that's why I trying to balance it. Yung pag may gig at may chance akong tumugtog, I'll do that. If I had the chance to travel, I'll do that. Kasi I put a lot of hours before na di ba?
Right, yeah.
Kung ikaw kaya papipiliin ka, alam ko namang alam naman natin maalam ka sa mundo, di ba? Saan mo ikaw gustong makilala? As a musikero o isang tattoo artist?
I would say both. But
Kung mapiliin ka lang ng isa.
siguro tattoo artist. But I still love my music.
Yun nga.
I love my music. It makes me really,
kumbaga
really
hindi
happy. Ibang happiness sa music eh.
Alang mas lamang sa kanila, kumbaga.
Parang talagang nandun pareho eh. Kasi sabay din akong nagdo-drawing, natugtog.
Right, yeah. You develop both ng almost.
Yeah, so yung
at
love
the
ko.
same
Kaya
time.
lang yung sa music, you can make mistake. You know?
Right.
A little bit of sour note. But sa tattoo, you can't.
That's true. Yeah.
That's the thing. That's yung focus ko more on sa tattoo. But when I play my music, it's for fun. I wanna have
Right,
fun.
yeah. That's more of a break for you from the crazy world.
And then, you get more excited again to do tattoo. Same thing. You take a break from tattoo and you're excited again to play my music.
And still art.
Yeah, it's still art.
Yeah.
I do, this is one of my painting actually. I still do yung painting. I will do at least 2 to 3 art exhibit, group exhibit in a year. Yeah, I just use a charcoal pencil on this one, but I try to put up some stuff.
This real art. Wala akong masabi.
With everything that you're doing, like art, full-time tattoo artist, part-time musician, how is your family support?
I get a lot of support from them, I would say, as long as I make sure that I spend time with my kids. Especially yung driving them to school, picking up them from school, yung mga activities like yung violin lesson niya, and then I'll go with my kid. I'll take them hiking, I'll take them biking. Last winter, we did a lot of skiing. Hopefully this year we can do a lot of skiing. Kasi yun yung isa sa my goal is, everyone will forget about you, but ang goal ko is to be remembered as a good father sa my kid. Ayun yung isa sa important. Kasi yung mga tao malilimutan ka, may sisikat na uling iba, may gaganyan. But yung kid mo, he needs to remember, he's a good dad. He's been a dad to me.
That's right.
Ramdam ko yun
Wow.
It's the core memories that you're gonna leave to your kids.
Iba yun, kuya. Kasi iba yung, basta, feel that moment, like.
And I'm 100% sure they're like so proud.
Saludo and so proud. Yun ang
to
masabi
be
ko nga.
your kid. Like, yes.
I just wanted to, support them in every single way and yun nga yung to be there when they need me the most, right? Kasi nga I grew up with, yung father ko is busy working. Never had time for me. And same thing with my brothers and sisters, because we're 8 in the family. He works every day, every single day. He had to, a lot of mouths to feed. And I learned riding my bike all by myself, swimming all by myself.
Yeah, not with the dad.
Not with the dad. Unlike here, I go with him and take the lesson and show him how to ride the
I
bike.
think siguro din kaya lumalabas yung pagiging artistic ng isang tao eh. Yung mga kasi ginagawa niya ng sarili niyang, alam mo yun, yung sarili niyang paraan, yung walang guide.
Yeah.
For me, ganun din siguro kaya I love rin sa mga art kasi I always do it by myself.
Yeah, yun nga yung goal natin, ang goal ko din as yung tao, we only live once here. So, I want to be remembered din as a good dad. That would be the best. Kasi yun lang anak mo yung mahalaga din sa iyo. Pagdating nga na araw, mawawala.
Right.
I feel you, kuya. Talagang,
Yeah.
Are you a dad now? Or you're
He's a
married?
dad now. I'm not a dad yet.
9 months, yeah.
Because time flies, you have to spend time with them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I'm telling Arto din, like,
So, yeah.
babadan mo hanggat
I know.
maliit pa. Kasi mabilis
That's ang bilis lumaki.
I know,
Now, I miss yung kalong-kalong mo sila, di ba? Nakaka-miss na din. Malalaki na ngayon, di ba? Sumasagot na rin sa iyo.
Yeah.
Ang sarap nga kuya yung sinasabi mo.
Di ba?
Ulit, masarap yung Kaya nga naramdaman ko yung sinabi mo na yun na yun lang yung
Yeah.
be a good
Dad. Kasi
good dad,
yun lang the only people that matters when you're gone is yung kid mo, how they remember you. Yung ibang tao, kasi alam lang, artist yan, ay ganun lang. But
That's true, right?
yung deep
Wow.
inside, anak mo lang.
Ano yun? Ang lalim doon, ako.
Actually, like, sobrang lupit nun kasi
It's deep.
it's such a good reminder for everyone who's watching this that, you can have all these achievements, like,
Exactly.
like you can have, like, if you guys we have some montage, you guys can see all of these achievements, but at the end of the day, it's always the family that matters the most. So
Totoo yun. Thank you, Lord. Totoo yun.
diba? So that's
Wow,
crazy.
kinalimutan ako dun Totoo lang. Like, alam mo yun, ang lalim ng mga pinag-uusapan natin kaya about sa art din. End up lang talaga is like, you want to be like, maalala ka is isang bilang maging mabuting ama ng mga anak mo. Wow.
That's good. Ano yun, yung nagampanan mo yung iyong time sa earth,
Yeah.
sa tao.
Diba?
Dali, parang may dumaan ng hill.
Mukha tayong badass because of the tattoo, but I do pray and meditate.
I know that.
Every day.
Ibang tao ka din like, like, you're the person.
Once in a while, I like to party like a rock star.
Like a rock star.
And it's important. I think that's really
Yeah.
important where you have that way. It's kind of like the same thing.
But at the same time, at the back of your mind, I know your limit. You know your limit.
Yeah.
Dito lang. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Live my life.
Medyo limitado na
Oo. And then, kasi nga, limitado na rin yung oras natin sa mundo, di ba? We're not getting any younger. So, more on yung good things as much as possible,
Wow. That's insane.
Ano rin Kasi sa akin, ang laki rin ng yung parang, yun talaga isa sa parang tumatak tuloy sa akin yun. Maging mabuti kang ama.
Oh, yeah.
Like, like,
yeah. Kasi nga, una-una, iyo yan eh.
That's the best thing that you can do in this
Ayun
world.
lang yung ating, yung talagang atin.
Yeah.
In this
Hindi
world.
talagang,
Ito mga yan, lahat yan, wala. It's material thing. Right?
Yeah.
wow.
Ayun, galing talaga sa atin yan.
Ikaw yun parang
Yeah,
gano'n, no?
your blood nga, dugo at laman.
That's crazy. Diba? Ayun, you got any more questions?
How to be you po.
Well, just be yourself.
That's the answer, kuya.
Just be yourself.
Just be
I try to
yourself.
be myself kasi nga yung
That's the right answer.
hindi ako palasunod lagi. I will just do what's in my heart. Kasi nga, if every time na susundin mo yung gusto ng tao minsan, especially sa music,
I know what you
I
mean.
want to play my own stuff, yung gusto ng puso ko.
Right.
Na I can put my emotion. Hindi yung, but it has more money on this one. Hindi ko naman feel eh.
Yeah.
Diba?
Uh-huh.
And yun yung time na, same thing with my arts. Because I freehand everything. I don't stencil, I don't copy someone else's work. And that's why people can come to me.
Yeah.
Kasi nga yung, nowadays yung...
May kumbaga kayo may signature ka na sa
Oo,
pagtatato
tsaka galing dito. Hindi galing sa internet.
Right.
Kasi most of the time, they go sa internet, ipapatch mo dito, di ba? And then yung stencil, and then just
That's
trace
true.
it. Yun yung isa sa pride ko, at saka masaya ako eh. Kasi I did that before, yung as a commercial artist, saka yung trabaho lang, but this is not job for me. I'm passionate about art, so I'll do my own stuff. Kung ayaw mo, wag mo, di ba?
Yeah.
And then, but I like it. But some people will never allow me to tattoo them. Say, I want to see the drawing, I want to see the... Like, no. You've seen my works online, and if you like it, this is... I do it this way.
Yes.
So if you don't agree and you don't want you let's go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Last na tanong, kuya. Ano pala yung meaning ng tinatusay ni...
It's called gayaman.
Gayaman.
It's centipede. Yung parang protection, at saka it represents yung courage and strength.
Dang.
Yeah, di ba?
Ayun.
I know.
Bit-bit mo na yan habang buhay.
I know. One of my precious tattoo.
That's
And
crazy.
ano yung gusto mong iwanan na mensahe sa mga tao?
Just be yourself nga, kasi nga yung the time I started not listening to other people, it's the time that I grow more. Naging successful ako nung hindi ko na pinapansin yung sinasabi.
Amen!
Di ba?
Totoo.
Totoo.
Kasi,
Totoo yun.
especially yung iba, they will criticize you. Until now, I get criticism. Ganyan naman yan, ganyan. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really care, di ba? This is what I do. This is nasa puso ko ito. I'll just do it. Ito yung nasa vision ko. So I'll just do it. Kung ayaw mo, wala akong magagawa. But
Right.
di ba?
It's crazy.
And people love it, yung isa kong customer, he's really happy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it will take a while to finish the whole piece, the whole leg piece, but he's happy. And he was really proud of it, and talaga gusto niya na hand-drawn ko. Well, sabi niya, I don't have anything from the internet. Please don't look on the internet. So I just, and my secret is this: I meditate before I do my tattoo. It's funny. One time I was with a couple of artists, and sabi nila, what's your secret? Kasi nga, on the spot, ginagawa ko on the spot. Sabi ko, well, the thing is, I had the idea before you came. And then yung first time ng ating consultation, meron akong idea agad din. It's right here. And then yung application na lang, I will meditate and pray na parang, it's like a guidance. You're coming from somewhere, naging medium lang ako.
Right.
That's true, yeah.
Actually, yung isa sa... It's hard to explain, but
I know
like
what
that.
you mean, yeah.
Like that.
Like, kayo na po bahala.
Yeah. I pray.
Yeah.
I pray and meditate. Pati kay Apo, sa mga ating ancestors. I have this thing, and may customer ako na ganito. And then parang pumapasok na lang diretso. And then lumalabas na lang sa kamay ko.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do this. Parang gumagano lang.
Yeah, like, parang wala ka ng control, kuya. Parang like sinaniban ka ng...
Oh, exactly. Yeah, yung mga ganun.
I know
Ito na lang. And then, it turned out good. So, wow, I did this. Sometimes you look back, I did this, di ba? And then, makita mo yung mga ibang customer mo na, hey, kuya, oh, that's my work. Oh, my.
Siguro kasi din, kuya, yung intention mo is malinis.
Pure.
Yeah.
It's pure. Exactly.
I think that's why you're blessed na ginagawa mo yun.
Yung una intention is pure. It's a good business. Don't get me wrong. I get good money.
Kuya.
Pero yung hindi money muna ang inuuna ko. Yung artwork muna.
Yeah, it's pure, yeah.
Wow.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Ayun, diba? Well, anyway, thank you so much
Thank you din.
for
Thank
this
you.
opportunity. So ano na lang, siguro yung mga abangan pa or dapat paabangan ng mga fans.
Yeah, we can always do this and with a couple more interesting customer.
Yeah, ayun.
Plus yung music, we can play some music here.
Right, ayun. Diba? Ano ulit yung address ng birthmark?
Birthmark is 194 East King Edward, Vancouver. And you can check my website, www.birthmarktattoos.com or www.mayolandicho.com.
Ayun, diba?
Same thing with with Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, I will make sure to link all of Kuya Mayo's links or social links in the description below ng video so you guys can check them out. So make sure to follow him as well.
Thank you. Yeah.
Buhay ang Pinoy.
Yeah, buhay Pinoy na.
Yeah, thank you.
Global Pinoy.
Yeah, exactly. And thank you for always representing.
Yeah,
Of
yo,
course.
saludo
Filipino
kuya.
culture.
Saludo kuya doon.
We
Thank
can all
you.
be grateful enough to be part of your journey.
And hopefully, someday you can get something like Filipino style.
Yes.
Batok, even small one. Kasi what I'm trying to, yung ginagawa ko ngayon, sometimes it's machine and a little bit of, just cultural experience.
Yeah.
Cultural experience.
Sounds good. All right. Well, anyway,
Okay,
thank you guys for
thanks.
being here.
Yeah, thank you too.
I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. And again, thank you so
I
much
did.
for. Yeah, and if you're not subscribed yet, please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, so you'll be updated on all the uploads that we're doing here. So what's up, rockers?
Abangan nyo, actually, maraming
I'll subscribe to your
mangyayari.
Yeah.
At para sa inyong lahat, all we need to unite, to ignite, sabi ko nga.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's
Alright.
good.
Mabuhay
Yeah.
ang Pinoy.
Pinoy from Vancouver's.
That's
Vancouver,
right.
Van City, represent.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's
All
go,
right.
yeah.
All right. Peace out, you guys.
Peace out.